Koenig, shot clock is at 8. Deep three. Koenig, Tiger!
The Badgers mounted their largest comeback since 2011, overcoming a 13-point second-half deficit to beat Illinois Sunday. But Wisconsin is right back to work. Welcome in to your weekly press pass. It is another quick turnaround for UW as they are at Iowa on Wednesday. It'll be the Badgers' third game in 7 days, with 2 of those games coming on the road. Greg Gard rode his starters in the win against Illinois, but he's made sure they've had plenty of rest during this big stretch.
Knowing this was coming, you've heard of the developmental days we've done when we've given the heavier minute guys more time off and try to really focus on the younger guys. We did that not only for developmental purposes of the younger guys, but also with the idea in mind we were going to have a heavier stretch, so hopefully we can have a little more fuel in the tank.
The Badgers and 8th-ranked Hawkeyes tip off at 8 p.m. Wednesday. Then Wisconsin's final home game is Sunday against Michigan. Both those games can be seen on BTN. The men's hockey team is on the road this weekend for the first time in more than a month. The Badgers were in a couple tight games over the weekend, but a couple late goals ultimately gave the wins to Michigan State. Even though it wasn't the results the Badgers wanted, there's still plenty of signs of progress.
Over the last 24 hours, I've had several people, alumni, guys that know hockey, reach out, said they saw the games this weekend and said we deserve better, we're doing good things. And sometimes, that's an important message to carry to the kids because they, as we do, are measured by our wins and losses. And the fact that people are reaching out and say, hey, you're doing good things and you just got to keep pounding away is a message that we will carry to our kids.
The Badgers and Buckeyes meet at 5:30 Friday and 6 p.m. Saturday in Columbus. Friday's game can be seen on BTN. It is playoff time for the women's hockey team. Even though the regular season didn't end how the Badgers hoped, 33-1 is still a successful year. And now the Badgers are shifting their mindset to a 2-week season.
If you can win 4 games, you can win another championship, and that's how we'll approach it. And you really have to come out and try to establish something, especially early in this series. So it's a fun time of year. As I say, as a coach, it's exciting, and certainly as a players, they're going to be excited about the opportunity they have this weekend.
The Badgers host Minnesota State in the first round of the WCHA playoffs. The best-of-3 series opens Friday at 7 at LeBron Arena. Game 2 is at Saturday at 4, and if necessary, the teams will play Sunday at 2. The women's basketball team ends its regular season this week with 2 road games. The Badgers plan on just keeping things simple, getting back to the basics, and are trying to get the offense going with the Big Ten tournament on the horizon.
I call them the Big Three, Mick, Dakota, and Nicole. If we can get them scoring at the same time, then you got to cover a post player and 2 guards. Which one of them is your point guard? But they have not been able to score at the same time. We're always trying to lift them. Hey, you've done it before. We've seen it. Let's go out here and get it done again.
UW is at 6th-ranked Maryland Thursday. The game tips off at 5:30 and can be seen on BTN. The Badgers close out the regular season at Purdue on Sunday. The Big Ten Indoor Track and Field Championships are taking place this weekend in Geneva, Ohio. Kelsey Card is looking to defend her title in both the shot put and weight throw, while Morgan McDonald enters with the best Big Ten time in the mile, as he set a school record this season running 3:57.83. And the mile will be an event to keep an eye on because, as Mick Byrne put it, the mile is blowing up.
It used to be, obviously, the 4-minute mile was a big mark, an exciting mark for collegians to hit, and now it's I think if you look at the total national list, there's probably about 27, 28 kids under 4 minutes. So the new norm is now 3:58.
For the first time ever, the Big Ten Indoor Championships will be streamed live, and you can catch it all on BTN Plus starting Friday at 9 a.m. The men's swimming and diving team is also competing in the Big Ten Championship this weekend. The Badgers are led by Matt Hutchins, who is top 5 nationally in all the events he swims. He's ranked first in the Big Ten in his 3 events, and he's looking to defend his title in the 500 freestyle.
A lot of times when you watch him swim, it looks like he's not really trying because he's so smooth, and then you look at the time and you're thinking, man, this kid's really moving. But I do know that the sky's the limit on that kid. Everything I give him, he eats up and spits out and just keeps on going.
The Swimming and Diving Championship starts Wednesday and runs through Saturday. You can stream it all live on BTN Plus. That's your press pass for UWBadgers.com. I'm Brandon Spiegel.